Hey everyone, it's Sebastian here, Candle Business Pro. In this video, I am back to answer 3 more questions that viewers like yourself have asked us. So you can submit questions in the comments below of this video or inside of our free Facebook group. You can hop in there, ask us questions, and I will pull from there to hop on video and answer questions for you. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is from Madison. Madison asks, I'm curious if you've ever tried a monthly subscription box and if it yielded results. I'm in a sales slump. Okay, yes, we have. In fact, we have a candle subscription box currently. We've had it going on for just shy of 2 years. We started it in May of 2 years ago, and we are in April of 2025. Gosh, we are getting close to hitting our 2-year mark. So, yes, and let me tell you how we have our setup. So, our candle subscription, we call it the candle of the month. And what we do is we release a new candle every single month. So it's brand new. It's not something that we already have. So it's not a subscription such as, say, like on Amazon where they have like a subscribe and save, right? Like we have a subscribe and save for our dog treats. So like every month we get things delivered. It's the exact same thing. We always know it's coming, right? Our subscription box is a brand new, never released before candle that we release it to our subscribers on the first of the month. And then we release it to the rest of our store and online on the first Friday of the month. That's just the timing works best for us to do it on the first Friday. We have kind of an event around it. Everyone knows it's coming that day. We can promote it in advance in the first Friday. Sometimes it's people's payday and they're ready to buy that candle. So that is when we release it to the public. Now, as far as how we do this is when they sign up to be a member of our candle club, they have 3 options. They can go month to month. So every month on the first, we charge them, and they save 10% off of their off of the price of the candle, right? So our candle $26, so they save $260 by being a month to month subscriber. We also have a 6-month. They prepay for 6 months. We also give them 10% off for that. So the same discount. We're not giving them more. We're giving them the same 10% off on that, because this is really good for gifting. So gifting to someone for Christmas, for holidays, there's lots of good things to have a subscription box for. And so we haven't found that we needed to, if we have someone on the month to month, we have noticed that they stay quite a while. And so we don't give the 6-month buyer more of a discount. Now, we do give our 12-month subscriber more of a discount. So if you sign up for a year, you get 15% off of that subscription box. So that's how we have it, month to month. And if you buy 6 months at a time, you get 10% off. And if you go 12 months, you get 15% off. Again, these are fantastic to do around the holidays. They're also good to promote for like anniversaries, Mother's Days, those type of holidays where we never know what to get someone, right? Subscription boxes are fantastic for that. And we allow them to, whenever they check out, they can select if they want it to auto renew or not. So those are some options for you to consider. We use a app called Appstle, APPSTLE, that we run our subscription through, and it goes right through our Shopify store. A couple things to keep in mind is the shipping. So make sure that you're setting up your shipping appropriately so that you're still collecting for that. For instance, for our business, we charge $5 flat rate shipping unless they spend over $100. So make sure that you set it up, because I did this not the right way. And I charged them $5 up front, but then every other month there was no shipping charges. So that was 11 months of free shipping. That cost us quite a bit, right? So make sure that you have your shipping, that everything is set up correctly in whatever software you're using, so that you're charging them for all of that. So now when someone buys month to month, it's simple. We charge them the $26 minus their 10% off, and then we add the $5 to that. So it comes like $32 or something after tax, after shipping is in there. And then for the 6 month, we charge they're prepaying that 6 months up front, but they're also prepaying that shipping. So they're prepaying $30 in shipping from us up front, which is $5 a month for 6 months. And if they were to buy the year subscription, it is $60 more for shipping, because 12 candles, $5, $60. All right. So that's how that works there. So hopefully that helps you, gives you some tips and tricks about doing a subscription box. Here's the key thing about a subscription box is you got to have customers to sell it to. It's very, very hard. In fact, I'm not sure that I know of a customer that it may have happened when someone wanted it as a gift for themselves and they told someone else about it to get for them. But someone's not just going to search online for a candle subscription box, come across your website and buy a year worth of candles if they've never been a customer of yours before. They don't know anything about your brand, about the quality of your candles, anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a year's worth of money for like that's usually not going to happen. It's going to be target the customers that you already do have, making sure that you're collecting all of your customers' information whenever they make purchases from you out of markets, online, wherever you're doing sales or networking, get those email addresses and sell the subscription box to them. Again, especially as you get closer to the holidays, starting in November, promote the heck out of your subscription box to your customers. I would never run we'll run some ads for our candles on social media, but I would never run an ad for the subscription box. It's appealing. I know there's a lot of subscription boxes out there. I think people are burnt out on them now. And also, why are they going to pick my candle over the millions of candles out there? So I put my energy into the customers that we already have that have already purchased from us, already hopefully love our product and will want to gift our product either to themselves or to whomever they're buying for. So hopefully that helps you out on that. Next question here is from Regina. And Regina says, how to determine what is not working for your business. We've been in business for 8 years, but sales are under 30K a year. We do not advertise or pay for ads. So how to determine what is not working with your business. Okay, so in every avenue of your business, you should have your expectations. You should have your projections that you would hope to achieve. When you're brand new, going down a certain sales channel, for instance, if you've never done wholesale before and you're going to get into wholesale this year, you should take my wholesale course. I guarantee you'll get stores. But side note, if you say, okay, hey, I'm going to take Sebastian's wholesale course and I'm going to shoot for getting 3 wholesale accounts a month, completely reasonable. That actually is probably low depending on how much work you can put into it because it works. So what I would do is say, okay, I'm going to want 3 wholesale accounts a month. And of those accounts, they're going to average an order of say $400. That's $1,200 a month. For the year, I'm coming in at, whatever that ends up being, like $2,400 a month, right? Not quite that. It's like $1,800 a month, or $18,000, excuse me. So that's your wholesale strategy. So you have a plan. The first year of any plans aren't always going to go. We're not always seeing all the roadblocks or the obstacles that are going to be in our way when it comes to a brand new sales channel, right? Like if you just like hop onto Etsy tomorrow, you have no idea what it's going to be. It doesn't matter how good you are, how good your candles are, what your marketing is like. You don't know what you don't know. And when you don't have much control over, for instance, people promote that you can master wholesaling on Fair and they'll teach you how to do it. Here's the problem though. On Fair has its own algorithm, right? And if you don't know what that algorithm is, you really don't know what your sales are going to be. All of our wholesale that we do outreach for it. Sure, we're on Fair. We get some sales on there. We've landed some huge accounts like our airport accounts through Fair. That's fantastic. But I like to be more in control of my sales channel and the direction I'm going with my business. And I want to know what a projected revenue is going to be every year. So back to your question, every avenue that you sell on, whether it's Etsy, Shopify, doing markets on the weekend, doing fundraiser, which I'm a huge proponent of. We in fact have a workshop for that inside of the Inner Circle where I teach our methods for that. And then you're doing wholesale, whatever, consignment, you're going to open a brick and mortar store. However you are selling candles, you should have some expectations of, hey, I'm going to do wholesale and I want to do $20,000 a year. I am going to do just organic through my website and I want to do $5,000 a year. I'm going to do markets and that's going to be $15,000 a year. Right? So you have all these projections. Okay. When based on what your projections are, how much work you're willing to put into it. I know if I'm projecting to do $100,000 this year in wholesale, how much work I got to put in to get that $100,000, right? So at the end of the year, if I only did $50,000 in sales and wholesale, but I know how much work I just put into it, then I know is that avenue of me selling working or not? And I can say, no, that was not worth $50,000 because you got to take out let's be real, $50,000 is a lot of money, but like if I have a staff that I need to hire to fulfill those orders, or they're doing the outreach for me, things like that. Um, our situations are all going to be different, right? Or if I end up doing $200,000 in wholesale when my projections, my expectation was for us was 100,000, I now know, oh, that's where I want to put my focus. So lay out all the revenue streams that you have. Which ones are you hitting your expectation? And yeah, I'm hitting it, but it's not, I want to do more. Okay. So figure out what you are doing well at and get rid of the rest. So if you are a market guru and you are able to crush it out of markets on the weekends, do more markets. Figure out a way to do more markets, whether you're traveling farther, whether you're having a team that can help sell at other markets. If that's the avenue you want to go down to, fantastic. If you want to do wholesale, like I certainly recommend to a lot of people just to go down the wholesale route. If you have the right strategy, you can crush it at wholesale, and then you don't have to even think about opening a brick and mortar or doing all these other different avenues because they're a lot of work. We have 3 brick and mortar stores. I love them. They bring in a lot of our revenue. But we are also to a point where we have to make some decisions here. And are we working more and doing more outside of the hours that we want to work to where it doesn't make sense to keep opening more stores? Now, what do we need to do? Wholesale is an avenue that we enjoy. We do well at it. Also, private label. We're doing a lot of candles for artists, for bands, for podcasts, things of that nature. That if we have more time, we'll start doing that. So look at all your streams of revenue. Cut out the ones that aren't doing what you hope they would do. You've been in business for 8 years, so you've probably given most of those avenues a fair shake. If it's not working for you, cut it out and double down on what is working for you. Because if you're doing $30,000 a year, you're doing something right. You're doing amazing at something. So good for you. Kudos for being able to sell that. Majority of people won't sell $30,000 in candles in 8 years, let alone doing that every year. So major kudos to you, Regina, you, your team, whomever's helping you run this operation, if anyone. And look at what is working for you, cut out the rest of it. All right, last question here is from Whitney. Whitney says, how do you make sales without feeling like you're harassing people? Okay, I don't ever feel like I'm harassing people. I'm guessing that you're referring to out at markets. So you're doing a market, you're one of 100 vendors, you've got your 10 by 10 tent, and people are coming into your booth, and you feel like making that sell might be bordering on a harassing them. Put a product out that's going to sell itself. And then all you have to do is just be personable. Like I don't entice people and I don't do any kind of sales tactics that are, I guess, blatantly obvious on the surface. I don't say, hey, would you like to buy that? Or who are you buying for? Hey, do you have anyone to buy gifts for? I'm not putting that buy word out there to them. What I'm going to do is when someone comes into my booth, we have the same spiel almost every time is, what sense do you gravitate towards? Because that gets them thinking, because we have, say, let me think here, a dozen candles on this side, a dozen, maybe 18 candles on that side. There's a lot of different scents going on, right? And if someone's coming in looking for a citrus candle or a masculine woodsy candle or a floral candle, right? And they pick up a candle that isn't what they like generally, they're going to put it back down and they might turn around and leave and not want to pick up anymore, right? That happens often. Like for instance, if I was to go into a booth and I smelled a overly floral candle, wasn't my cup of tea, I might assume that the rest of those candles are going to be in that same scent family, even if it isn't. But if that person was to ask me, hey, what scents do you gravitate towards? I'd say, hey, I'm really in the mood for like a woodsy type of candle. And they say, oh, okay, over here is where I have my woodsy, these masculine candles that you might like. So that's what we do. We ask someone as soon as they come in, hey, how's it going? How are you? Hey, what kind of scents do you gravitate towards? Oh, I like floral. Oh, I like citrus. Okay, great. And then point them to the candles that would be in that realm for them and see if they like that or not. So you're helping to guide them. You're helping to solve their problem. They're looking for something. That's the problem. And you're hoping that you have the solution for it. So, that is how we approach it. It also starts a conversation instead of, hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Oh, it's a nice day out. Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh, It's cold in Michigan. Oh, that Michigan weather. People just like ramble on about nothing. It's like that elevator talk, right? Just say, hey, what kind of scents do you gravitate towards? Oh, I'm just looking. Oh, that's great. Well, hey, these citrus candles, Circuit Lumen, number one seller. You'll absolutely love this candle. Smell it. Oh, yeah, they love it. And then they buy it, right? So try to get out of them what scents they like, and then point them to that direction. That's what we do every single time. It's super easy. Once they find one that they love, that's when I can tell, because when they put it up to their nose, smell it, you'll know right away in their eyes and their face, like if they like it or they don't like it. If they like it, then they're going to start looking at some other stuff. If they don't like it, they're probably going to start heading for the exit. Now, once you get them to like something, even if they haven't said that they're going to buy it yet, once I know they like something, that's when I drop in, hey, by the way, all of our candles today are buy three, get one free. Oh, really? Yeah, you can mix and match any of our candles. Buy three, get one free out here at the market today. That gets them thinking right away of like, they were contemplating on this one and they liked it. But now that I've told them that they can save money by buying multiple items from me and that they're getting a deal, you have them locked in then. So the conversion rate on those are so high for us. Once we know someone likes something, we tell them we have a sale and they buy from us. But I don't feel like it ever comes across as harassing them. Like we're putting our product out there. We're pointing them towards the direction of what they may like. And if they like it, great. And if they don't, that's totally okay too. Also, at a lot of markets, our price point's not going to be what they might be wanting to spend. At a market, someone might want to spend $20 for a candle. Well, our candles are more than $20. They're not going to be able to buy our candle for that price unless they buy three, get one free. Then they'll get that price down to where it might be comfortable for them. So that's just something to keep in mind as well, is that people might not buy your candle and it might not be because of you or your candle. It might just be that they have different expectations of what they want to spend for a candle. And so don't be offended by it. Don't lower your prices. I always tell people that our prices are always going to be higher than other people's out of markets generally, and that's okay. We know exactly who we're targeting. So I do lots of videos on targeting the perfect audience and also on your niche, because you've got to have both of those if you want to be successful in this. So hopefully this has helped you out a little bit. Again, if you have any questions at all, you can drop them in the comments below and I'll answer them on an upcoming video, or come and hang out with us inside of Candle Business Pro. We have a free community you can join. You can also hang out with other business owners inside of the inner circle. So again, all the information is below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.